Do I go through this way to do the online order pickup?
Before, just past loading docks, turn to the right. There'll be a big dumpster there. Just past that dumpster is door 10.
Right.
Go in door 10, they'll help you out.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
Just past the dumpster. All right.
That's you.
Oh, you low on gas. Good, yourself?
Good. What are you cleaning up today?
I got a saw. Now, so am I going to get a receipt with the 11% rebate?
If you go up front to the door just by the indoor, there's a little kiosk right there. You can swipe your card and it'll bring up your past transactions.
But it doesn't do a rebate receipt on those.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
If you go, I bet if you go up to the desk by the outdoor, just talk to them. They should be able to get you a receipt.
I bet isn't going to do good enough because if I don't get the 11%, if I pick it up
they'll
here, I'm out of.
be able to get it for you. I mean, there's nothing I can do back here for
All
you.
right.
They know up there how to get it for you.
You're saying for sure they'll be able to give me the 11%?
Yep.
All right.
So there's that.
And your name's Joe?
Yep.
All right. All right.
Is your car right here?
Yeah, right out here. Pop the trunk here for you.
Yeah, just head up to that desk right by the registers and talk to them. They'll be able to get it
All right.
for you.
Nice, Joe. Have a good Easter. No thanks.
Yeah, no, I just got to check it.
Yeah, no thanks.
What's that?
No thank you.
No, thank you for what?
Opening my trunk, thanks. Excuse me.
Please open the trunk for inspection. Says it on the way in, says it on the way out.
And I'm under no legal obligation. Please return my receipt.
Manager here.
That's absolutely fine.
Manager, do you have a manager available?
These receipts are unquestionably my property, and I will take them. Thank you.
I'd like to get a general manager or someone else in charge of that.
We don't have an
If you
altercation.
do, you need to open your trunk. Or you're
I'm
not
under
going
absolutely
anywhere.
zero legal obligation.
I don't.
And you, sir, you're under you have zero legal authority to detain me. You are now actually unlawfully
Guy won't open
detaining
his
me.
trunk. I need his permission to let him out. I need to talk to the manager. You can talk to the manager, okay?
All right.
It says this, you can't read.
Oh, I can read. Do you understand what the law says?
Why you walk in
Oh,
there?
you know what? That's on the exit, isn't it? Now, I'm under zero legal obligation to prove to you I paid for something that is my property.
You can't come in here. You can
I
have
absolutely
anything
can.
you want in that trunk.
Yes, I can. If you have any
Okay, you
evidence
talk to the
that I've
manager.
stolen
I'm not
something,
even going to talk to you about this.
that's fine.
Fine.
You should educate yourself before you unlawfully detain
You should
people.
read before you enter.
Nothing on a sign trumps the law.
Okay, you tell my manager that.
I
okay?
shall. You are unlawfully
This
detaining
is
me.
nice.
That's your problem.
It ain't my.
Yeah,
no,
it is.
I'm doing my job.
You're unlawfully detaining a person.
Okay,
You're
you
unaware
wanna
of the
pull this?
law.
Go ahead. You can talk to the manager.
I'm not pulling anything. I'm informing you of the status of the law. I guarantee you you are 100%
We'll call
wrong.
the police
That's fine. Sweetheart, could you call the police? Thank you.
if you want. It's your business. Don't bother me. I'm here no matter what.
Yeah? And the next time somebody comes through here and says, you're opening that gate, they'll educate you.
I'm really going
Thank
to
you.
bother them with this, but if you want to.
You're the one that said we'll call the police.
I don't care what you do.
Well, I'm being unlawfully detained at the lumberyard at the Menards in Coon Rapids, and the man said we should call the police, so I decided I should call the police.
I said you can if you like.
No, you
need
said
to
we will
open
call
your
the
trunk
police.
like everybody else. He's wasting your time, officer.
So I think we need a squad car at the... He said to call the police. He said we're going to call the police.
I said, if you
So
feel like it, if you feel you're...
the guy at the lumberyard that's preventing me from leaving.
Yes, I am.
Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah, but you feel like...
In Coon Rapids, yes. He said we'll call the police, so I figured. My name's Charles. All right, thank you. Now here are your options. You're going to have people trying to come out through this way, and unless you open that up, you got other customers aren't going to leave.
You can talk to the manager.
I'm leaving is what I'm doing. The only question is how long you're going to make me stay here and how much it's going to end up costing.
You're not going to bother my day, okay? Just talk to the manager. I mean, you feel privileged to other...
I'm not privileged. You have no legal right to detain me,
Okay.
is the problem.
He won't open his trunk, guys.
I'm under no legal obligation. I don't like being treated like a criminal, so...
But the item you purchased is in your trunk, right?
Correct.
So we just need to verify and check
No,
it
you
out.
don't.
Yeah, I do.
Not legally.
I can check you out and we can get you out of here.
Or you can stop unlawfully detaining me and open the door.
Okay, well, I'll call the police and they
I already
can
did.
determine what's unlawful. Okay, we can wait.
Awesome.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to be as nice as I could.
Not really.
Well, you know, I guess I apologize.
No,
Whatever happened out here...
when the transaction is taken care of and completed, you're under no obligation to prove that you've purchased your property. You know what? I bought these sunglasses at your store a week ago. Do I have to provide a receipt to you to show that I've purchased these
No,
sunglasses?
the transaction's not complete until he
It is
verifies
complete.
what's there and you
Oh, it
sign
is
off
complete.
on it.
I've been charged for it. I've purchased it. I've picked it up.
Okay.
The transaction's complete.
Okay.
Can you go on Wells Fargo so we can show that the actual charge has gone through?
I'll use the other one.
Just so you're aware, the law in Minnesota is quite clear that you cannot detain someone unless you have evidence of a crime. So at the moment, what you're doing is unlawful detention.
Well, we'll wait till the police come and we'll let them handle it.
Might as well be warm. Turn this off. What have they done? All right. Oh.
Well, you call, just I'll let him explain if you want.
If you could bring up the Wells Fargo again. Thanks.
Picks up an order, we verify it, and have him sign for it, and they go, no problem. So the product he's picking up is in his trunk. He pulled up to the gate. My gate attendant requested to inspect it. I don't know what kind of communication happened there, and he refuses to open his trunk. So he said we're unlawfully detaining him. We don't have the right to search his vehicle. We're not looking to search it. We're just looking to verify the...
You have to let them verify the product.
No, I don't. I don't have to let them... No, ma'am. You're mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken.
You are, ma'am. I have made my transaction. I can prove I have paid for my product. After that point, after the transaction is complete, I am under absolutely...
How can they prove what you put in your trunk?
They've never have to... do they have anything to evidence I have stolen something? Minnesota law is very clearly...
You can take it out and you can show it to them. You need to do that.
Ma'am, that's not how it works.
That is how it works.
No, ma'am. I assure you, I'm considerably well educated in the law.
I can write a warrant to search your trunk then.
You go right ahead. That has to be signed by a judge.
Yeah, we have
All right.
judges.
I'll be in the car when you're done.
Do you have
Thank you.
ID with you?
I do. I'm not currently driving, so thank you.
Doesn't matter. You still need to ID yourself.
Not unless I'm suspected of a crime. You have to have a
No,
articulable
if
reasonable
you're asking you for
suspicion.
ID, you have to, or you can go to jail for not IDing yourself. So.
If that's how you wish to proceed, ma'am, I am not going to provide ID until there's a reasonable suspicion of a crime.
It doesn't have to be reciprocal.
No, it doesn't. You could actually respect my constitutional rights that I defended with my life.
And I have
Thank
the
you.
right to ask you for your ID to
They
ID
don't.
who you are.
Not unless there's a reasonable
Yes, I
suspicion
do.
of a crime, ma'am. That's been well.
There is, because you won't open your trunk and you could very well
Because I
have stolen
won't
property
prove
in
I
your
did
trunk.
not commit a crime is not reasonable suspicion of a
Why
crime.
don't you step out of the car for me?
Excellent. I'm going to get everything on to make sure that everybody's on the up and up here.
Okay.
Like I said, I can already prove that I paid for my purchase.
You can prove
They
you
have
paid
no
for it,
reasonable
but
right.
you can't prove that you don't have something else in the vehicle that's not supposed to be in there, and that's the problem.
And that's where reasonable suspicion comes in.
This is their policy.
That's their policy. That has
You want
nothing to do with me.
This is their policy.
Ma'am, I purchased this online. It says right in here to go in the main entrance to get it. I didn't even know I had to come into the lot when I made my purchase.
Get out of the vehicle.
One to pick up, so you could just go through and you could pick up another one.
I'm being ordered out of my vehicle. I'm being placed under arrest.
I didn't say you were under arrest.
Then I'm free to go.
Step out of the vehicle. You are not free to go.
So I'm being detained. Under what reasonable suspicion of what crime?
Step out of the vehicle.
Under what reasonable suspicion of what crime am I being detained? What is your name and badge numbers, both of you, please?
Step out of the car now.
Your names and badge numbers now.
Step out of the car.
They're refusing to provide.
I have reasonable suspicion that you have something in that trunk that you did not pay for. Yes, I do. You have nothing to evidence that other than my refusal to prove I would not. You came into a shipping yard which has a policy that you are not supposed to leave without showing product that you have picked up, and you're not willing to do that. To me, that is enough reasonable suspicion that you have something that's stolen.
Well, he's been arrested in the cop car, but they won't let me go. Oh, hi there. Hi.
Is this gentleman your husband?
Yes.
Or he is?
Yes.
Okay.
You just know he has a form of autism.
Okay.
Asperger's
Is he
syndrome.
sovereign citizen or?
He just takes it all very seriously.
Here's the thing. He's creating all these problems for himself.
I know.
You come to a place of business, you purchase something, they have a policy that you have to verify whatever it is you pick up. I buy from here all the time. I have to show them I'm no different, he's no different. Okay? That's all they're asking. This is their policy if you come to pick up. I mean, if he would have left it in the back seat or if he would have had even an employee verify with him and then come up to the gate, it would have been no big deal. But he's creating this problem for himself now. And so, I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to go home and have him go home today? Because if I can verify who he is and if he would just verify his product, he can just go. I'm not trying to violate his rights by saying he needs to show them, but that's their policy. He is probably going to be trespassed from here, unfortunately. He won't be able to come here again or any other Menards, and that's, he's made his bed, you know, so. Are you okay with that? Do you want to go home?
I would like to, but I don't know, you know, what is going on and what, you know, if I could talk to him, then
you
I
can,
see.
but let me lay it out for you very plainly. I need to know who he is, because as a law enforcement officer, any law enforcement officer, if we choose to ID somebody because we're out on a contact, which he called us, I have the name he gave my dispatchers on the phone. I can't tell if that's him or not. I need to know who he is. If I can ID him, he hasn't necessarily committed any crime. They need to verify the product that he has, and he will be free to leave. Does that sound like a good deal?
Well,
it's a holiday.
It's,
so do you want to give me his name?
Well, he told you already.
He didn't want to give me his ID or identify who he was to me.
Okay.
So, what is his date of birth? Do you have a middle name? What's a home address for you guys? And what's a phone number? And what is your name?
Anita.
You're Anita? Okay, your middle name, Anita? Yep. Okay.
Does he live with you, or is he your husband, or?
He's my husband.
All right. I'm going to be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
right? You want to go home, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's having a bad day, or okay.
He's got Asperger's. It's
Okay.
Autism.
Okay.
And it just.
Okay. Would you be willing to open the trunk for these gentlemen? Because that's the only issue holding us up here, and it can be really simple or really hard. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
do you think he stole anything?
No, he did. I mean, he picked up. We've got the paperwork. He picked up a saw. The guy brought it out and put it in the trunk for him.
Okay, well,
so.
It'd be doing us a huge favor if you could just bring that invoice and step out with these guys and pop the trunk for us, and we'll chalk it up to him having a bad day. Do you guys shop here often?
Let her.
Brand new song from inside the store.
That's it.
There we go. We got it. All right, now he's really going.
I was just physically assaulted trying to grab her, trying to even look for a badge number on this gentleman. Physically assaulted, even looking for a badge number.